He's coming on. He would have prepped right up to the stage as we look at the referees tonight, Tony.
Yeah, for the 15th time, Angus Gardner referees a match involving the All Blacks. Damien Schneider of Argentina, Takahito Namikawa of Japan as assistants. Brett Cronin of Australia, the TMO. Damon Murphy, hopefully in for a quiet night as the foul play review officer. A last word from Captain Gael Ficou. It'll be the All Blacks to kick off. First time these two teams have met in Hamilton. It's going to be a real test of the depth of this All Black side against what we believe is the strongest team that France could pick. Luke Jacobson out, Duplessis Kirifi in. And the All Blacks kick off down to the 22. A great chase by Sevu Reece. And it's the home team who get the ball back from the kickoff. An early touch for Christian Leowili, who 20 minutes ago wasn't playing. Sorry, for Duplessis Kirifi, Adi Savia. Lomax on to McKenzie. McKenzie again, Taukei'aho, Quintupaya. Here is Adi Savia in that 8 jersey. McKenzie. Again, Lomax back in the action after missing the first two. McKenzie is going to the air. An early test for a man who had a difficult night in the second test, but he's taken that brilliantly, Barre. Adesogbe coming across to help him out. And it's there for Nolan Legarec. Slimani moving it on quickly to big Joshua Brennan.
Hold in front, wide.
Now Astoy sending the kick down over halfway. Ruben Love, first touch for him out of the backfield, and a strong return from the young fullback. Takes play up inside the 10. Holland. So the All Blacks getting a good feel of the ball early on. Leonard Brown, his first touch of the series. On to Reece, Taukei'aho, McKenzie. This time it's De Groot putting the shoulder in. Ratima switching it away to the left. Leonard Brown, quick hands. Reece bouncing back in field. Can't get away from Baptiste Erdocio. Holland. Short ball away to his Highlanders teammate, Ethan de Groot.
Tracked him in. Ball's there.
McKenzie hooks a kick in behind Gabin Villiers. Tearing up after it. And challenging for it was Quintupaya. Ball close to the touchline, but France have it under control. That was a testing kick and a good chase, but France have recovered it well. Alingahu takes it up just beyond the 22. Coming slowly back for Legarec. Sends a low raking kick down. And Love to McKenzie, almost lost it. Love stayed in contact with him. Takes it up almost to halfway. And it's there again, but no, the ball's been lost. So fairly frantic opening period. Both teams enjoying some possession after 4 minutes of play. Finally a stoppage.
It has been, hasn't it? You'd have to say the French have been opened up on the wider channels, but man, they've steeled up. They've almost pushed the All Blacks back a couple of times, forced them to have to kick in behind there, Jeff.
Let's go.
Yeah, some nice work defensively from France, recovering after a pressure, and then just an error from Ruben Love. Nice to see him get a couple of touches early. First carry was really strong. Playing with intent, we know, his confidence, but this is a new level for this young man, and every touch he gets, he'll be better for it.
Crouch.
So Ficou right behind the scrum.
Stand up. Boys, don't play games, okay? Keep the space, respect the space on the bind call. Quick reset, okay?
Can't emphasise enough in terms of the conditions.
Don't
Absolutely
tip them forward.
Perfect.
Let's go,
yeah, it's been wet during the week, but over the last 24 hours,
maintain your weight.
It's cleared up, and it was, for the majority, a nice day here in Hamilton, and the pitch is in outstanding condition.
Out. Okay. Crouch. Fine.
So, Bahrain one side. Fiku now just trotting over towards the left.
Stay high. Stay high. Good.
Guillard has a look and he goes left. And here is Bahrain up in the line. Well, he dummied the pass to Villiers, who now loses the ball.
Play on there, guys.
The referee says play on. No.
You're playing it
penalty.
On the ground. You're out of the game. You're out of the game.
Gee, they worked that nicely, didn't they?
Hey, you're off your feet.
Forced the All Blacks to go into a drift defence. It was really passive. But hey, he's been impressive earlier on.
Well, a confident start for Leo Bahrain, who had a difficult night, as I say, in Wellington. But took a high one really well, got involved in that movement nicely. That'll be a nice settler for him.
Just using their speed really nicely on the outside, and Villiers could possibly have dropped underneath, maybe created more go forward.
Well, the first throw of the night from the All Blacks goes over the back, and coming away with it is Pierre Bougarit. Certainly adds some dynamism to that front row. Now Brennan, big man in the number 7 jersey. Astoy flings the pass wide to Adesogbe. Trying to step back in field, slips a beautiful ball away to Bahrain, but it's charged as he kicks down towards the corner, and France will get a throw in just out from the 22.
Well, we see now Adesogbe, he is dangerous.
6.
He's quick, he's elusive, and look at that offloads to Bahrain.
So first line out of the night for the All Blacks went astray. France secure theirs, Oradou. They look to drive it, and a penalty advantage goes the way of France. Alagar, who is taken to ground. Now Guillard comes away with it. Big, powerful number 8. Good run from him. Referee still playing advantage. Ball squirts away into the hands of Adesogbe. Looks for the inside pass. Holland's there to make the tackle. Now Guillard again. Taken around the ankles by Duplessis-Kirifi. But they have a penalty, France.
4 coming round.
Closer to the touchline.
Number 4. The line out to Moore.
I tell you, some of the ball carrying from these big forwards, big body players, Jeff, they're actually really starting to dent that line, put some pressure on that All Black pack.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Sean Edwards talked about it before the game in terms of matching physicality. And it was one of the things that let them down in Wellington a week ago. And they're going to turn down the chance for points to try and make a statement early. And they did that in Dunedin. And this is a great attacking line-out opportunity.
On the line, please, Black.
That's Patrick Tuipulotu, who's been penalised. Straight away, the arm went out. Now they have a line-out. 5 from the line. Chance for an opening try here.
Stop. France, you're shutting your own gap. Open up. I put Black on the line. It's too close. Okay, thank you. Yep,
2 big men, 3 big men in the middle of that line out. There's Oradou. And he's the one who goes up for it. All Blacks trying to get numbers in behind the ball, but France edge it forward now towards the line. Held up just short. Could be a collapse ball. No, they go to the short side, the halfback, Ligaric. And France have the opening try.
Really nice heads-up play there, Ligaric. It came off the back of a line-out drive, which absorbed all the All Black players. And there was hardly any room on that blind side. He picks the ball up. Here's that drive. They're relatively quite high here, but they keep turning around. The All Blacks try to force him to the sideline. It came a little bit unstuck. You would have thought the All Blacks had almost got that or defended it well, but here's Ligaric. He understands. He has a little wee look up. He has a Tascobe on that outside. Dummies and him. And Groot over. He goes for the first try of the game.
Yeah, he's done that really well to finish with. As the conversion is going to come very quickly, but territory is done well. The kick goes over, and they take control early in this test match.
Nolan Ligaric. The opening try for France. It was a 2-on-1 short side. One of them was going to score. And Le Gourec, the one man who started every test for France in this series, gets them off to a great start. Now the All Blacks restart, but it's beautifully taken down by Ugo Uradu. And it's there again for Le Gourec. Picked a really big loose trio in this game. France, Brennan.
Can use it.
Well, he played lock last week in Wellington, wearing the number 7 jersey. Le Gourec sends the kick down over halfway. McKenzie is there, trying to find an angle, but he's kicked it directly to Barret. Read well by Love.
Okay, access.
And his kick is sent down to the 22, and Astoy. He's a clever playmaker, Astoy, but expectation is that he'll use his boot early. Now that's gone out on the full. A mistake from Astoy. And the All Blacks thinking of a quick throw here. He's still not convinced.
Step off, White. How many?
But he was in touch when he took it.
I think he thought Jordan had moved out. One thing we do know about the French, this is defended well. They kick long. Last 2 test matches over 1,500 metres compared to the All Blacks 1,300.
This time Taukei'aho finds Holland. McKenzie. Now, the charge ahead from Kirifi. Jordan in to play halfback and then get the return pass. Trying to disrupt his Udosio, but it's picked up by Samisoni Taukei'aho. One of a strong local representation in this All Black side. Holland wrestling him to the ground. Haleahu. McKenzie quickly on to Leonard Brown. Tackled around the ankles by Deportea. Reese trying to burrow his way around the fringe. Tuipulotu, who carried the ball so strongly last week.
There was a tackler in the back. Good pull out. There was a tackler at the back.
Savia.
Wait.
McKenzie. Stepping back in is Leonard Brown, but he's put on the ground. The All Blacks are having to work for their metres. Taukei'aho. Udosio stuck with him.
Well done, White.
McKenzie just standing a little bit wider. Jordan gets it away to Reese. Trying to bring him to a halt is Adesogbe. The All Blacks working their way towards the 22. De Groot. Fisher trying to get hands on the ball.
Wait.
Little infield pass from Tuipulotu to Jordan. Wearing the number 14 jersey.
Advantage, late tackle.
Oh, there's a late shot off the ball. Udosio lined up McKenzie, couldn't resist it.
Number 1, White, late tackle.
Stacked through by Will Jordan, awkward at the back. The All Blacks have kept it alive. Reese has done brilliantly, gets it back in field to Ratima, and they're just 5 metres away.
You're okay, going back.
Well, the French contested it successfully, so they'll come back from the penalty, but the All Blacks almost made something out of not much then.
I'll tell you what, the effort of Sevu Reece in this to chase, they had a penalty advantage here, but he needed to keep that ball in, and that's what he did.
Tackle.
Almost capitalised on it. French, on the other hand, unnecessary penalty there. Their line looks really solid.
Well, this defensive set and this defensive team is, if you look at their numbers, superior, vastly superior. Here's the kick through and the work from Sevu Reece, who I think's had a really strong start to the game. He's been really busy. He's kept himself involved. He's done a good job. Here's the late shot of McKenzie, unnecessary, discipline critical. All Blacks turned down 3, chase 7.
Down the early try. 13 minutes gone. Again, Holland obliges. Savia gets it away. Duplessis Kirifi. The ball's been knocked away by one of the French players.
Anyone got anything different?
Well, he's going to play on.
Play on, okay.
Well, he's got the call. It says play on, and McKenzie now needs some support. France threatening to blow right over the top of this, and they've got it. Le Gourec scampering away from the base. Guillard ranging wide. There again for France. Slimani. Oh, boy. That was an opportunity there, and Astoy will be kicking himself.
Lucky I was just about to blow it.
He knew, didn't he? This is off a mistake from the All Blacks. We've seen last week how effective some of their variation was. Just came off a hand. It was this Quintupaya. And beautiful work in the counter-ruck here by the French. They walked straight over Damien McKenzie, stayed on their feet. This is excellent work. And Astoy, as you mentioned, he'll be kicking himself because he was definitely an opportunity on that left-hand side.
And feeding off All Black mistakes. That's where those opportunities, the first try on the back of a missed line-out. There, another missed attacking opportunity. I spoke to Scott Robertson before the game. He talked about how much better they'd been when they're in the red zone, taking those chances. Well, there's one that goes begging, and just a little bit of confusion on that transfer from Karifi. Didn't quite go to the hand to Tupaya, and there was a player at the back. Frustration, real positive start for France.
Obviously, there's that late change in the All Blacks. France trying to make the most of any hesitation or disruption that it might have caused. It came so late in the piece, and they have started extremely well.
Bind! Set! Good.
Ratima puts it in front, rows go down, and Angus Gardner says, play it.
Both down on my side.
McKenzie sends the kick deep, and Barre is going to run it back. Tall man, got a long stride.
Play on.
Oh, Quintupaya's got in the way, and he's done well. He's managed to get it into the hands of Will Jordan. Ripping it off him was Kirifi, but Fiku comes at him, and the All Blacks will have to start at about 35 from their own goal line.
No, leave it.
Udosio has been busy, went in looking for a turnover there, cleaned out by Patrick Tuipulotu, and it's coming for Ratima. No option really but to kick here. Fielded by Le Garec in the backfield, and that kick, oh, he's found some land too. Knocked back in field by Vier, grabbed by Ratima, but a good tackle from Fiku sends him over the touchline.
Man, there was a floater. Damien McKenzie chose to let it bounce. It almost backfired on him. Cortez Ratima, great defence here by the captain.
And I get the sense, Mills, this is a different level of physicality coming from this French team. And I think it's Oduchio who's down, and he was the man who got cleaned out, I think, by Tuipulotu in the breakdown. A little bit of cold spray fixes everything, Mills.
Doesn't it? You're right about that physicality though, Jeff. The French is certainly bringing it. The All Blacks, and a lot of talk was around all those changes. Yeah, they're starting to find some rhythm. Certainly taking a long time. It was evident just before in the disruption when they went to line-out time.
I can't check on your request.
Because such a huge night of rugby, isn't it? Because not long after this one finishes, this one starts the series between Australia and the British and Irish Lions from Suncorp Stadium, Brisbane. South Africa also in action this weekend. What sort of tricks they're going to pull out of the box this weekend? South Africa against Georgia from Nelspruit. Right now we're in Hamilton.
Boys, come out.
There is
we're outside the 50.
a very strong effort coming in from France in the first quarter of this game. Really do get the feeling they've targeted this game, and they've started so well. Guillard with the carry. Flung wide by Astoy. Adesogbe turns it back on the inside. Deportier is there. And France now going deep into New Zealand territory. Fiku coming for Le Garec, wants quick ball. Waiting for it, Oradu goes beyond him to Erdosio. Looks like he's recovered.
Back on side, back on side.
Le Garec just had a little look. Goes beyond Guillard. Astoy kicking a ball in behind and finding a nice angle. Known as a creative player, Astoy, but just sensed an opportunity there to drive the All Blacks back deep into their 22.
Back
put some pressure on the line out.
Start the line. Good.
Oh, once again, excellent work in the middle by Holland. Little chip kick ahead from Savia, but it's fallen into the hands of Pierre Bougari, the French hooker. And so they get the ball back inside the 22. Guillard, Ficou, attempted pick and go. Can't get past Holland.
You lost it.
But Liverek is there. Forwards bunched up away to the right. Bougari. Big roar for the French going up there. A lot of supporters in this stadium. Certainly winning the noise battle. Deporter stepping. Tui Pootu trying to rip the ball away. He's hung on to it nicely. Bougari. Ball away to Oradu. All Blacks have got in there and ripped it away illegally.
No clear release. Number 13.
Gee, I don't know. I know they're ambitious. Coming out of your own line and the kick over the top. You've got to execute those, and you've got to think about the moment also. Momentum's all with France. Come in, physical, playing down the right end of the field.
Bells, I agree. I can't believe this is in the game plan, is it? 10 metres from your own line, yeah, you'd like to go the length, and Will Jordan's a dangerous player, but this just presented an opportunity for a team which has certainly got their back up and playing really well.
Yeah, and if you think of the line out down the other end of the field, they haven't quite got that rhythm. Still under pressure to get down the other end of the field. I just think the decision-making there, I'm not too sure what's going through the All Blacks at the moment. Luke Jacobson, see you on the sideline there, ruled out late.
Well, Nolan Ligarek from handy to the posts. Nailed an excellent kick from out wide for the first conversion of the game. Adds a penalty, and France are up by 10-0. Midway through a first quarter of this game that has belonged to the visitors.
Lomax still receiving treatment for that thumb. He's going to race back into position. Tight head prop returning to the All Blacks for the first time this season.
All Blacks just have not been allowed to find any rhythm. Good. French defending aggressively. All Blacks rushed into mistakes on a couple of occasions.
Take him back in.
And they find themselves 10-0 down. Brennan trying to work the ball up towards the 22.
The ball's available now. Use your feet.
Solidly by De Groot Ligarek, dribbling the ball back through the ruck and sending the kick down over halfway. McKenzie. Love. What's he going to do? He's going to run, bumps into one of his own players.
No one there.
Lomax it was. No harm done. Referee says play on, and a nice little kick ahead for Jordan to tear after. Gets the bounce. Oh, Will Jordan. All Blacks hit back with a Will Jordan special.
And they certainly needed to. And put your head down to Cortez and Atama. Really smart play. The French, they had everyone up in the line, bar one. He's seen there's a bit of space in behind. Beautifully executed kick over the top. And all you needed was Will Jordan. He's always going to get the bounce of the ball. And they needed that response, Jeff.
France still complaining about a possible obstruction. You play to the whistle. The All Blacks did. And they've struck back with the most prolific try scorer in terms of percentages in the All Black jersey, Will Jordan. And after that late change yesterday, no Rieko Ioane, Will Jordan comes into the starting lineup and he scores in the first 20. The All Blacks needed it from him and they got it.
Damien McKenzie, the conversion is good. And the All Blacks strike after a very difficult first 20 through the brilliance of Will Jordan. It was a pinpoint kick through. Off the left boot of Cortez Ratema. The French were complaining. They felt that there'd been at least an accidental offside. But referee Angus Gardner said had no impact on the play on. And so the All Blacks strike back. It's 10-7. McKenzie waiting for it and hands it off to Savia, who this time, well, decides to run it, and then he loses the ball in contact. And so France get it straight back. Good spot tackle by Leonard Brown on Guillard. Now Fiku looking to change direction, maybe? No, take it up the middle. Pass wasn't on. Now they bring it to the left, and Fisher. Advantage for the knock-on is over. Guillard, well, no way through there. Hit hard in the tackle by Finau. Guillard. Such a powerful loose trio. Here's Brennan, the man in 7. Nothing really on. And a good, strong carry. Brennan. Maybe a little pick and go here. Edosio. Or a do.
He stepped away.
France bunched up. And now Astoy tries a drop kick. And it's over. Well, the All Blacks, again, punished for a mistake inside their own quarter. And France profit with a drop goal.
Oh, they pounce on it, don't they? This is it. The All Blacks are making mistakes down their own end of the field. Astoy, he takes control, it bumps into his own player initially, stays composed. Right on the button.
Yep.
So the restart from McKenzie. Reese after it and hustling well. Falls for Finau, and the All Blacks are back on the 22. Lomax out the back door. McKenzie decides to have a run, almost slipped through. Ratima flips it up nicely.
Leave it.
Finau put on the ground. Sevu Reece tries to get rid of it. Bounces up nicely for Tuipulotu. Goal line now just 12 away. Leonard Brown in close. Sevu Reece now having a go. Driven back in the tackle though by Guillard.
Hands away. No, it is.
Quickly through the hands by McKenzie. Love. Caught 5 out. Tuipulotu goes hard at the tackle of Halangahu. Kirifi. Reece is in there.
Hands away.
Picked up by Taukioho. Can't quite make it. Savia flips it up. Finau. Can he get it down? Oh no, he held up. Great defence, France.
Easy up.
Who was that?
Thank you, boys.
Was it Astoy that got underneath it? They go, no, there's a centre.
Yeah, thank you, boys.
Deportea.
Sportsmanship, thank you. Okay, let's go.
Nice bit of hands here. Determination from Ruben Love. Found a bit of rhythm, the All Blacks here. Tokiao goes pretty close. Yeah, look at that work. Get underneath that ball.
Angus Gardner determined for this game to continue to play. A number of the French players sat down.
Play down, wait. Wait.
Astoy hacks the kick down towards halfway. Trapped by Love. Savia, slow start and then accelerates into contact. Slimani making the tackle. All Blacks starting to find some momentum now. McKenzie puts it onto the boot and Jordan's after it. Gets a foot to it, Jordan. Just beaten by the touchline in goal.
Option 22.
It'll be a dropout 22.
This is a lot better from the All Blacks. They're recognising there's only one man at the back sweeping. French have got the other guys coming up to really try and balance that line defence up. Little kicks over the top, the chase from Will Jordan.
Well, they've taken a quick and clever restart. Fiku. McKenzie has it though, flings it into midfield. Ruben Love looking for a 50-22. Found Adesogbe. Got a big boot on him. McKenzie having to scamper back. He's got it. He's got plenty of time too. Sends it deep. Vieira waiting for it in touch.
Yes,
and that's where it'll stay.
Play if you want. the line.
27 minutes gone, first half already. France.
I need you 2 meters.
A 13-7 lead.
Okay?
One
Stay
try
2 meters.
apiece.
Okay.
Penalty and a drop goal, the difference between the two sides. And great effort in the middle of the line out by Patrick Tuipulotu to win one off the French throw. All Blacks growing into their work now. Good carry from Tuipulotu to follow up his excellent line-out work. Tupaia, he goes straight and hard at Fiku.
Okay, move!
Carries him with him for a metre too. Holland out the back door nicely to McKenzie. Pass over the top, and here's Finau stepping back in field. Breaks one. Taken in the tackle of Brennan.
No.
There for Atima. Holland coming in close to the ruck for a carry. Now Tupaia. Take it back to the right. Kurefi. The air coming in off the wing to make the tackle. Smuggled away nicely. Tokioho gets it away to Holland. Jordan.
No, he hasn't. He's still got it.
Well, he did well to hang on to that.
You're leaning on the ruck now.
Savia shovels it away to De Groot. All Blacks raising the tempo. Tuipulotu again with a good strong hand. Leonard Brown. Ball's been lost though, penalty.
These guys at the back.
Well, this one's right out in front.
Tempo starting to take a toll on these French forwards. Very similar
Guys at the back
to it did in Wellington. Hands on heads, fatigue. Bugarit, the hooker, has been in trouble. Just feeling for one of his legs at this stage, but just the tempo, the pick and go through the middle. There's the penalty. Maybe a little bit unlucky, Mills. That ball was pretty exposed.
It looked like it, didn't it? I think the other side of that tempo as well, the variation from where they're going, the All Blacks again, just that little bit wider from the ruck. It was early in the game, they're very narrow, trying to get to that first and second defender. Now they're a little bit wider, and that just stresses the defence. It's in close quarters, just that little bit more to be able to get a bit of cook ball.
McKenzie from in front. It's 13-10. 10 minutes to play, first half. So France still with the lead. Sorry. $13-8, beg your pardon.
Just timing.
That's 13-10, as you were.
Good.
France getting up, contesting well. That's really good work from Villiers, the left winger. Got up, challenged, and France get it back. So both teams having some issues securing restarts. Now Brennan can't make his way past that Highlanders duo.
Player there.
Holland and De Groot. An energy-sapping first half, that's for sure. Deportier. They've got an offside here. Anton Leonard Brown crept up offside.
13, out wide.
No, France are going to get an opportunity to add to their score here.
Advantage.
Guillard wasn't expecting that. Took it well. Now Villiers trying to dance through.
No, you stepped
Coming
away.
for Le Garrec. Players bunched up, but they've got it inside the 22. Ahu beaten to the punch there by Quinn Tupaia. So it's a penalty to France, 15 in from touch.
Okay, offside.
You mentioned it before, Tony. Both sides are struggling with that kick-off opportunities. There'll be definitely something that will be discussed in both camps. Anton Leonard Brown just getting caught offside there. But there's securing your own ball, your own kick-off ball, that's going to be a focus.
Shot clock on.
These are great kicks, though, aren't they? They're right in that area, just outside the 22, which both Severis and Villiers have been managed to get to. There was Anton Leonard Brown there that was pinched for being offside. But France, every time they've conceded, they've responded. And that's a side that has a different mentality. And as they go for goal again, just to extend that lead and also give them a chance to have a breather.
So this to make it 16-10. Nolan Lugaret. And he's put it right down the middle. France restore the advantage with 7 to play in the first half.
16 points to team France.
Dave McKenzie, this time, just pokes it a little lower. Oh, do immediately claimed by Finau.
Play on, it's a good counter run.
Bulgarit picked it up under a bit of pressure. They scramble it back to Astoy. Sends it down to the 22, where Damien McKenzie stationed in the backfield. He puts one high, has to chase it himself. And beautifully taken by Barret. McKenzie made the tackle, but France have it back, and Lugaret, sensing there may not be anyone home at the back, sends the kick out towards the wing, but coming across nicely, Ruben Love. He's hooked the kick down towards the 22. Astoy is there.
Hold white, keep going.
Sends a long touch finder. That's a very good kick. Puts play out beyond the All Black 10.
That's massive, isn't it? That's what they can do to you. They kick very, very long, the French, and their chase in the middle of that park. They just absolutely sprint. The All Blacks go quickly.
All Blacks have taken it quickly. The line out hadn't formed. Just trying to catch the French off guard. Now, Quinn Tupaia trying to thread his way up the middle. Not taken cleanly in the tackle, so he rolls another metre. And the French get a penalty.
No, and there was an extra roll by the guy on the floor.
It's Mikel Guillard,
extra roll by 12 on the floor,
who's gone in and stolen it. And this presents France with another kickable penalty.
Nicely done there by Guillard. This is the All Blacks trying to pick that tempo up, isn't it? But you do so at a big risk, because this man just sighted that separation. The cleaners didn't do their job. He was quick on the ball.
10.
Guillard's been very good here. There's Quinn Tupaia. He thinks he's with space, but he's actually run away from his support, and there's the extra roll. Guillard gets on the ball. He was really good in Dunedin. Didn't feature last weekend. I think they missed him. And so, here we go. Frustrated with the coaching staff. All of these learning moments, but the French are here. And the young players, this young player in particular, has shown some really good signs.
Well, more than frustration, I think agitation. But now, this kick around 45 metres. He struck it well, and it is over. Just snuck it inside the upright, and France now extend their lead. It's 19-10, 4 minutes to play first half. Beautifully struck kick by Antoine Astoy. Man who's played a lot of rugby at La Rochelle with All Black Tawara Kurbalo. Oradu takes the restart. Leonard Brown made sure he was put to ground. Well, this has been the best 40 minutes of the season, or the series so far, from France, without a doubt.
Hey, you can't pull that.
Kick goes into touch. The All Blacks will get one more chance at it in the first half.
Yeah, I know, I spoke to him. Yeah, I just spoke to him. You'd be a good referee.
Taukeiaho. This time they go down towards the back, and Finau. Taukeiaho comes in.
Okay, that's one stop. He's
joins in the boot. Bulgarita's done well
he's
coming through the middle.
He's on the outside.
The All Blacks clear it away. Tupaia runs into Astoy. You can see Fisher almost getting over the ball. They clear it away. Taukeiaho with the low carry. Finau had to stretch for that pass. Did well. Quick ball. Holland
No,
France really are getting over the ball nicely, though. They're challenging at the breakdown. The All Blacks support play being called into question. Well, this time they didn't get it right. And the All Blacks have a penalty.
Yeah, just playing on rolling away. Right, gee, I'll tell you, that
at the back. I can't
defence looks solid. Looks well set up from France.
Sean Edwards mentioned before the game as well about playing fetches. And Mills, it appears as though they've always got someone prepared to get on the ball, regardless, to try and slow possession down. And there is the player who's in the way in terms of the clean. But that's not deterring that player to get on the ball, and the All Blacks turn down points in chase of 7.
Well, they'll get the line out. 5 from the line. Holland, Tuipulotu in the middle. Holland coming forward, he takes it. They channel it back to Taukei'aho, just breaking up a little. Now finding some shape again. France trying to come round the side. Savia has a look and goes low at the line. Just short. They go one off the ruck. And again they're short. Well, now they're going to have to wrestle the ball away. De Groot has it. Can he get it down? No, he can't.
Wait, no. Easy up.
Well, he's going to have a look here, but the French are celebrating.
Easy up. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I want to check, okay? Okay. I'm just going to check. I've got it held up at the end, okay? But I just want to see if he got it there initially. Did you have a view on whether he got there initially? Okay, so it's going to... I've got it as held up, and I'll check, okay? Brett, you there?
Go ahead, Angus.
Okay, so on-field decision at the moment is a no try held up. That's what I've seen at the end, but I just want to see whether one Black gets the ball on the line at any stage.
Okay, on-field no try, checking any camera angles for potential grounding.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch the offside?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like they're offside.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair question.
Well, Brett Cronin has to find evidence of a ball that's been grounded. There will be time for a restart.
For me.
Fisher got underneath it. He had to really fight for the ball. And there was the guy. That was underneath him.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult. Here's an angle here. Does he manage to get it down?
Angus, I have no clear evidence of a grounding. Stick with your on-field decision. Goal line dropout because it's in goal.
Held up, goal line dropout.
Well,
no, not for me. The ball was actually up.
The All Blacks will get the ball back.
But for the second time in the first half, they've been held up over the line. And those are pivotal moments and great defensive work, you would have to say, from France.
Okay, yep. Okay, time's back on.
So time almost up. Astoy. Sends the kick down towards the 10-metre mark. Ruben Love. Savia charges back at them. So one last chance in the first half for the All Blacks. Tupaia carries it into traffic. Oh, the dude just got him round the ankles. Now De Groot, denied a moment ago.
No!
Strong carry, but met with strong defence. Taukei'aho. All Blacks have certainly grown as the half has gone on, but they're trailing by 9. De Groot, Bourgerie trying to get over the ball. Taukei'aho, big chant again going up from this noisy French support. De Groot again goes hard and low. McKenzie now. Finau straightens it up. Quick ball for Ratima. McKenzie stepping his Love, carrying a defender down to the 22. Coming from a long way back was Finau, but he was met well. Halingahu was there to make the tackle. McKenzie numbers away to the left. Jordan flings the pass wide. Sevu Roos stepping back in field. Fiku got him. But the goal line now is just 7 metres away. De Groot again for the third time in this movement. Ratima, Tuipolotu. Strong finish to the half from the All Blacks. Can they turn it into points? Tupaia, they try and hold him up. Back to the left they go. Tuipolotu is there. Slimani can't affect the turnover. Savia faked away to his left and took it to the line.
Good lead, stay inside.
All Blacks
again.
driving it towards the line through Holland.
Ball's there.
Kirifi, Takiaho waiting away to the right. Ball squirts out the back. Still coming, but slowly. Having to dig it out of there. So they go back to the group yet again. Savia just has a little look. Kirifi is there, out the back door to McKenzie. Leonard Brown goes over, slides over for a much-needed try. Right on the death of the first half.
Oh, you're not wrong about that much-needed try. It was built around a bit of patience from the All Blacks. Couple of carries, it was really hard defence on the inside channels from the French side. Just a little bit of a break on that outside. Beautiful pass from Will Jordan, but they scramble well, and that's what they've been doing all series, have the French, backdoor play. And it was Anton Leonard-Brown in his 85th test. Momentum gets him over.
Great step off the right foot as the ball drifted to his outside, then he went to the outside again, and that momentum. The try has been scored as McKenzie looks to convert, but the All Blacks desperately need it. They rolled the dice and they've done it well. And welcome back, Anton Leonard-Brown.
Damien McKenzie with the conversion. Well, they didn't start too well, but they've finished the half strongly. But France have the lead going into the break in Hamilton. It's 19-17. And Antoine Astoy, who had such a good first 40, restarts the match, and once again France outstanding at the restart. And Gabin Villiers, the little left winger, has got up and he's knocked the ball back, and straight away France are going to get a chance to attack in the opening moments of the second 40, the last 40 of this series. Certainly taking the All Blacks on up the middle, and this man's been outstanding, Guillard. Well, France have made one change. Pierre Bocheton is on in 21. Confirm the details of that in a moment. Oradou inside the 22. Deporter taken around the ankles by Antoine Leonard-Brown, who then comes through and makes a tackle on Ligarek. So they lose some ground, but they don't lose the ball. Slimani going into the tackle of Finau. Oradou over the ball. Not straying too far from the ruck in the early stages of the second half, France. Waiting for it, Ficou. Nothing really on, has to go into contact. Had a knee down, they had to release him. Finau had to bail out. How big, Halagahu. Massive lock. Switching it away to the left. He's going to have another drop kick at goal, and this one's away. Well, he gets a bit of a raspberry from the crowd, but boy, he nailed his first one. Looking to give France 3 points early in the second. Couldn't find the mark.
Just missed, didn't he? You see what they're trying to do, just to keep that lead ticking away, especially after half-time. They just collected the ball off their own kickoff.
Ruben Love. The dropout from the 22. Leo Barret sends it very high. Villiers getting up to chase it, gets a hand to it too. The referee says he didn't lose the ball forward, and so no, he did get a call from the far side. It looked like he might have just knocked it on, and that's been confirmed. But boy, he's chased those kicks brilliantly.
Oh, but gets plenty of height on them, but yeah, you're right. The chase from Vieira, knocking it back. It was here that was knocked on.
Yeah, just prepared to go up and challenge with one hand. So just looking to get the hand on the ball inside the contest. And there's some movement on the French best that change at half-time. Alexander Fisher, he's the man who was replaced for Bochaton. But you talk about big players. Romain Taifufanua is on the sideline, and we expect to see him very, very soon.
Stay high, elbows level.
Yeah, the giant second row, Bochaton, another very big man coming on for Fisher.
Crouch.
You can see him there.
Fine.
Packing down on the side of the scrum. A 6-2 forward split the French have.
Far side early.
Free kick.
Far side.
Tap taken quickly by Savia. Off he goes up the middle, weaving through the defence. Up over halfway. McKenzie puts it onto the left foot, and awkward at the back for Barre. Severies coming up, giving chase. He's in trouble at the back, Barre. Oh, some good support from Adesogbe to get back and help him, but they're right on their own goal line. Le Garrec clears the ball away as Will Jordan dives at him. And France, well, they can take a breath.
I really like this decision from Damien McKenzie. Adi Savia, really quick, got well over the halfway mark, and the pressure was on. Plenty of bounces here, and now the opportunity for the All Blacks to strike inside the 22.
Clearly, as Tamati Allison alluded to, the fact getting them behind, play the territory.
1, 2, and 3.
Number of changes being made. Balor, Malias, Bamba coming on. Complete change in the front row, as is Taifufanua. So they've gone to their big boys, and they'll need to defend their line well here.
Yeah, that's good.
George Bauer on for the All Blacks in 17.
How many? 6. Come up, come up. Yeah, there we go.
So the line out,
Time back on.
18 from the corner. France went up and contested. They work appeal. Talkiaho shows the ball and then goes straight ahead. Kirifi moves it on quickly. Finau charges it towards the line. They move it one right to the cap for the big lock, Tui Polotu. And now Talkiaho.
Move 19.
Now Savia brushes off the first, wheels out of the second. Great strength from the All Black captain.
There's a player there.
And the goal line's just a couple of metres away. Bauer. There for Ultima. They keep working it away to the right. Leonard Brown came at him. Kirifi driving hard. Brennan made the tackle, but here's Holland. Got around the neck there, Holland, as they take him towards the line. He called Maul, and so that'll be a scrum to France.
Maybe.
That's the new man, Bochaton, I think, who's come up with the stop here.
Really like this from Talkiaho. This is all about, oh, and he dropped that too, so that was missed, so perhaps this one here, Adi Savia going close. One thing we have seen in this game is the French defence. That is hungry.
Yeah,
look
absolutely.
at that Fuku as well, isn't it, Jeff?
Yeah, really hungry, Mills. You called it perfectly there. Fortunate to go over a knock-on, and just long enough for Angus Gardner to call more purpose, power, and those reserves coming on and making that stanza. There it is. How do you take advantage of 6 minutes and 33 in the opposition 22? The All Blacks have done it a couple of times with the French. They've been desperate, and they've done it well.
Well, that is one stat that does favour the French throughout this series, that they have been more efficient at collecting points when they get into the opposition 22. But they haven't scored as many points, obviously. Oh, penalty. Demba Bamba, the big man in jersey 18.
Take it down, please.
Announcing his arrival.
Both. Okay.
Just another opportunity to get out, wasn't it? Demba Bamba. This side. It's Bauer.
Well, Bumba, he was a man who came out of that extremely successful under-20 program. It came to a halt earlier on this week when the Baby Blacks beat the French under-20s. Changes likely in the All Black front row here, Jeff.
Yeah, not far away, and that one in behind. Debut to come.
Good.
Guillard goes up, yeah, Brodie McAllister awaiting his entrance to Test rugby. Le Garrec sends it down towards the All Black 22. Mackenzie stationed underneath it. Tries to get away from Vierre, but he's a real tiger, that French left winger, and they get a penalty.
It's that tiger you were talking about. Yeah, really nice chase from himself, and also the midfielders, they put extra heat on Damien McKenzie. And he is very good over the ball as a left-hand winger. Vierre.
What are we doing, Gale?
They're going to take the shot.
Yeah, okay, I thought it was okay.
That's one that made the tackle. Look at this. Scrags him, puts him down.
Might be a question about whether there was any release there, but he's rewarded for his industry and his determination. He just gets after everything and fights for it.
And the kicking game once again from France on point. Chase very, very good, but the kicking game has Garrec, who's kicked very well tonight. 4 from 4. This is his most difficult of the night.
The only one they've missed was a drop goal attempt by Astoy. 4 out of 4 for Nolan Le Garrec. Can he get the first points of the second half? He struck it just away to the right. Dotted down by Mackenzie. So France miss out on 3 at the start of the second half.
Substitutions for the
And here are the substitutions. Fletcher-Newell, he goes on at tight head prop, but Brodie McAllister, 28-year-old out of Shirley's Boy High School, Canterbury in the Chiefs, the Crusaders. He is All Black number 1229, proud moment for him. And he comes on with the game against France in the balance. Samasoni Tokuyaho and Tyrell Lomax are replaced.
Brodie McAllister made the big call to come north and play for the Chiefs. And now gets to play in front of his adoptive home crowd for the All Blacks.
Okay, let him
Leo
through.
Barret sends another high one. At Sogbe this time leading the chase. Contesting in the air, but all superbly taken by Ruben Love. The All Blacks work it away to the short side. Finau very close to the touchline though.
Touch.
And the flag goes up.
Swap players. Can't go quick.
This is excellent work from Ruben Love. Eyes on the prize. Down that short-hand side. There's not much room to move here.
So Gaetan Barlow, he was the captain in Wellington, and finds Oradu with the throw.
Over. Down by White at the front. Yeah.
France driving it ahead. Took it down themselves, according to the referee. So Paul Malaise picks it up, makes a couple of metres. Fiku.
No. Yeah, well done, 7.
Kurifi had a go at it, but had to bail out. And here's Barlow. Cut down by Bauer. Le Garrec. Now, Deporter, haven't seen any opportunity in open play. And beaten to the punch at the breakdown.
Jack Laron, 17 from the side.
It was Malaise, wasn't it? He came in from the side, he understood just a little bit late on that clean. Entry wasn't correct.
Well, both teams have had a swing, but no one's landed a blow in the second half.
Yeah, really good contest, isn't it? This game, the defences have been very good. Great work from Artie Savia. Posing the threat. The captain's having to lead from the front.
First line-out throw for Brodie McAllister in Test rugby. and finds the mark too, nails it. Finau took it, McKenzie goes hard at the line, but they leave the ball behind, and it's Vieira who hacks it downfield. Ruben Love sliding back into Taken, gets back to his feet. Oh, that's superb from Ruben Love. Under great pressure, claiming the ball, and then importantly able to get back to his feet, just buying himself some time, and Ratama will kick. Coming forward, Barre can't get away from Will Jordan, plants the ball behind him, and France have it on halfway, straightening Oradu off the pass of big Taufifi Nua. Now Barlow winding up.
Nice, Heaven. Oh, that's right. He went down with him. Latcher.
Well, for a moment he called him off, and then he realised that Duplessis Kirifi does what he does so well, timed it to perfection, and the All Blacks have a penalty.
And the reason was is Demba Bamba was the guy that went in down with it. So he got over the top of that ball. Excellent work there.
The ball carrier.
Some hunger and fight from Duplessis Kirifi.
Well, he's continued to stay in the fight and challenge every breakdown he's possibly could. And you're waiting for the opposition to miss. And now, just watch here. They've missed the clean. Players gone to ground. But now back-to-back penalties. First Sabia and then Kirifi.
He did look genuinely surprised when initially Angus Gardner said no. Couldn't have got it better. Holland at the front. McKenzie. Straight ahead goes Tupaia. We've seen that so often on this ground. Ratima waiting for it. Savia has to step inside the tackle of Bochaton. Finau going hard at them. Out the back door to McKenzie. Leonard Brown into a bit of space for Ruben Love. Ratima swings it away. McKenzie quickly on to Tupaia. Coming again for the All Blacks. Leonard Brown setting it. Tui Polotu was looking for an angled run, just had to delay for a moment. They keep it going, using this time Fletcher Newell. Back to the right, having to be patient. France, their resistance has been very good. Jordan. Javier, no, couldn't resist it. Came through offside.
You can't play on, you're on the floor. You played the 9. Yeah. There's a few there.
Well, he hadn't done much wrong tonight, this fellow.
Playing the 9, number 11.
It's one of those things right now for the All Blacks. Yeah, okay, they haven't been as fluent come their set-piece time, particularly when they're trying to get variation in, but they've got to stay in it, keep composed, try and pick up things like this, penalties, build some pressure against this French outfit that's determined and resistant in defence.
Change in the midfield. Geordie Barrett, who wasn't originally in the 23. When Rieko Ioane went down injured yesterday, Will Jordan goes from the starting lineup and Geordie Barrett goes on. Quintupai has worked really, really hard tonight. Nice to have this sort of experience on your bench to come and finish what is a very tight contest.
Damien McKenzie has found touch with an excellent kick just 6 metres from the line, and big Fabian Holland has been outstanding in his first series in the All Black jersey. They can't move it ahead initially. Now it starts to go ahead. Coming away with it is McAllister. Bochaton making the tackle. Scooped up by Jordan, getting it amongst the big boys. All Blacks 6 away from the line. Savia sees players to his right. Lovely hands from Kirifi, and now going hard is Patrick Tuipulotu, but he's lost it. Just a metre short of the line.
Leave it.
Coming for France. Bamba tries to crash it downfield just to create a bit of room, and they get a penalty.
Well, that's just been the French tonight, hasn't it? Hungry on defence, to scramble. If it was his opposite, what I'd do was the guy that got across to Patrick Tuipulotu, knocks it on.
Just not finding their way to get their noses in front, the All Blacks, and the French, as Hastoi picks for touch, are just finding a way right now. Every time the All Blacks probe whether it be held up over the line or it's a loose carry. It was nicely worked here. Yeah, just a good, strong collision tackle once again. And Galah has been so good. So good.
Well, he's one player who's going to go home from this tour with his reputation, which was certainly that of a player of great promise, but that is going to be enhanced. No end
16
or ado. Brings the line out. Astoy looks to get the All Blacks back inside their own half. McKenzie. Well, Love puts it high, and he's found a bit of space in the midfield too with the kick, and he's regathered it. Brilliant read and great execution. Now the ball's bouncing loose, and it's picked up by Finau. Jordan chopping back in field, but they're inside the 22. Well, a bit of luck with the bounce, and now an advantage. Bauer hitting it up. First touch, Geordie Barrett. Love, who started with that brilliant kick, puts one onto the left boot. Again, awkward at the back for the fullback. He runs it over the touchline.
Or the advantage over? Penalty?
They'll go back. They were offered the choice, but they've got a penalty. And a chance now, once more, to take the lead.
Oh, nice bit of work there by Ruben Love. He recognised, well, the backfield is very deep, put it up in high, but he still needed to collect it. Cortez Ratsama had the right idea. It was just charged down. Got a little bit of luck at the All Blacks. And it was Veer and also Will Jordan. There was going to be a foot race here. They scrambled well, but then they impeded.
Well, they've opted for the line out. McAllister goes to the middle in Holland. Now McAllister up for Jordan, straightening, going hard into contact. Ratima sweeps it away. McKenzie, again the little kick through, awkward at the back for Barre. Loose, picked up. And Duplessis Kirifi scores to put the All Blacks in front.
Great recognition here from the All Blacks, particularly Damian McKenzie. He understood there was no one in behind. And they've been using Barre as a sweeper. He wasn't there, so they got really quick ball from a great carrier in the midfield. Here it is here. Look, no one in behind. It curved it around. There was a mistake because of the pressure that Reese put on. And Kirifi at his first test try. Outstanding.
Beautiful kick, but it's the work again of Sever Reese. He's continued to stay in the game on a number of occasions tonight, whether it's in that contest, the ball on the ground. He's been busy, and that activity has created a try-scoring opportunity for that man, Kirifi, and they take the lead.
Well, he's had a big start to the second half, winning an important breakdown penalty, and now a go-ahead try. Damian McKenzie. Can he add the extras? No, way to the right. Way to the right, but it's 22-19 for the first time, and it's taken an hour. The All Blacks are in front.
What a finish. What a finish, and look what's managed to find its way on the field. Change up for France as well. Hugo Orodou has been replaced by Gillian Texeron, another player who was very good in Dunedin in the first test.
Well, there is
time back on.
Texeron.
Wait. Okay, good.
So they've emptied the bench of forwards. Jordan fielding the restart. Well, I know it's quite difficult for human beings to get into a rugby ground these days, but apparently not a rooster.
No.
Particularly with no accreditation, right?
You think about all the security that you have to go through. How do you get a rooster into a rugby ground? Vier. They take the line out quickly. Fiku just had to wait for it. They move it into the midfield.
Advantage. Tackler at the back. Player off feet.
Guilty of an indiscretion at the breakdown. Bumba carries it up. Little kick over the top from Ligarikits and challenging 1-2, and it sits up for Tixeron, the replacement, and now going for the corner. It's roved into touch. Is Emilian Gaetan.
Touch first.
Well, what does the referee say? No, the flag's gone up.
Yeah.
The flag's gone up.
Yeah, he was definitely taken out. It's Geordie Barrett.
What a tackle.
Yeah.
Tackle, Mills.
Have a look at this. The bounce of the ball, but they're ambitious as well. The French. They get it out to get it on. Look at that tackle from Geordie Barrett.
Simply superb.
And now the All Blacks have a line out, just 5 from their own line. France have got some big men to throw up and try and win possession. Oh, it's gone right over the back.
It's over 15.
The French have it. Malaise. Well, here's a chance now for France to get the lead back.
7.
Bumba. Just a metre away. Oh, it's a penalty.
Artie Savia.
Artie Savia. A captain's knock.
And what a time to do it too. Plenty of time left on the clock, but they were under pressure. Lost their own line out. He understood, did the captain. He got over top of that ball. And what a time to do it too. Here it is here. Bit of confusion in the line out time. Watch Artie's.
How important will that be in the final analysis? France get up, they challenged and they won another one off the All Black turnover. The line-out's been so good so far in this series. Now he's kicked it into one of his own players, and that is an accidental offside.
Easy. It's accidental offside.
Well, the All Blacks,
He kicked it into the player in front of him.
they get out of jail
Accidental offside.
after a second line-out era, and these are all mistakes, Mills, that the All Blacks can not afford to make, because France, they've continued to believe and fight.
Let's go, boys.
They are one play
Let's
away
go.
from taking the lead again.
And that's the thing, isn't it, Jeff? I mean, far out. The pressure. Stoy just into his own player. Now it's a chance for the All Blacks. You just feel they need to get down the other end of the park. Missed a couple their own line-outs. How about this?
Far side.
16 tackles from the captain. You talk about inspirational. No missed tackles for
Stand up. Stand up. Okay. Okay, you've just come on. Okay. Control your weight. Control your weight. Don't bind until I call. Say like, no. Don't touch him until I call bind. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Keep your hand away from him, please.
Territory, position on the field is going to be so important now.
Yeah, sure.
Inside the last quarter. What a test match it's been.
Okay, patient.
What does the final
Crouch.
17 minutes have in store?
Bind. Set.
All Blacks, good solid scrum, and McKenzie says, let's get out of here. Adesogbe puts the kick high down the touchline, but doesn't get a lot of ground. The All Blacks will get a line out midway, 22 and halfway, and they'll be looking for better fortune from this one.
Yeah, certainly will. Nice angle there from McKenzie. As it shut down to Tues.
Patrick Tuipulotu. He's walking slowly to the line out.
Yeah, sorry, he's still coming in.
The All Blacks came into this test with no specialist cover at lock. Now McAllister, can he find the mark? No, he can't, but he gets the rebound. They put Tixeron up, but the All Blacks get it back. Good heads-up play after the errant throw. Oh, Tixeron's gone down, clutching at his shoulder. So the All Blacks now can launch something. Bauer. Barrett, Geordie.
Tackle release.
Ratima away to Holland. Bumba coming at him. So solid with ball in hand. Bauer, McKenzie, Leonard Brown takes them on. Giard round the ankles. Oh, that shoulder is no good for Tixeron. Oh, little dummy, almost getting through was Cortez Ratema.
First man, knock on.
Now the French have knocked it on. It was a valiant effort to come through and steal it by Paul Malaise. He's made some impact since coming on the field.
He's been good, hasn't he? Some real injury concern.
Ticks it on. Just went into the contact. We're just here. Oh, as he's come down, has he? Oh, yeah, just fallen straight onto that left shoulder. As he's gone to contest. It's certainly on the point there, so it'll be hard from here. Ratema tried to accelerate through the gap. And it was good work, but just a knock on. Change, Sammy Penny-Finau, replaced by Dalton Papali'i,
okay?
who has 15 minutes to impress. Change at halfback, Noah Houghton for Papali'i, a player who's been on the outside of the All Blacks. Looking for his big opportunity. The line-out Mills just hasn't operated, though, in the last 10 minutes.
No, it hasn't, isn't it? They've lost 3 in a row. One down their own end of the park, and then again in the attacking area for the All Blacks. That's going to be a real concern because that's where the mistakes are actually coming.
And there was questions coming into the game. When you lose Tupabai, you had 3 genuine line-out options at lock and 6. We're just not quite having the same height. And having to try and use Artie Savia at the front of the line-out against a couple of very athletic French forwards. But opportunity time for the All Blacks, both sides. Ruben Love in behind that breakdown and that ruck. Sorry, that scrum.
Set!
Well, the second test was a clear-cut win to the All Blacks, but the first and the third, nothing clear-cut about them. The All Blacks win a scrum advantage. And as the ball bounces off the chest of Anton Leonard-Brown, they come in. Now this one's right out in front.
Okay, collapsing the scrum.
The scrum has been impressive.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's functioning well, isn't it? And you think they'll take points here. It's one of those test matches. You've talked about the line-outs have lost 3 in a row. But the fact is, they're trying to get field position. Oh, they're going for the corner.
Going to try and put this game to bed. Or at least trying to give themselves a cushion.
Well, again, Damien McKenzie, Jeff, has found the maximum. What a scrum this was.
Dominant. And Fletcher Newell, he's had some sort of season. If you talk about how he has performed in Super Rugby, and then he's come into this All Black environment, he is just a rock. They know what they're going to get. His partner there, Bauer. Big moment this for the All Black forward pack.
Well, they roll the dice. They know another try here will really test the resolve of this French team.
Okay, one stop.
Now the French have stopped them initially.
He's through. He's through.
Now it goes to ground.
Back onside, France.
Coming for the All Blacks. France have defended initially. McKenzie. In fact, they left them out. Barrett took it. That's Geordie. Right out in front of the posts now. Ruben Love wrestled to the ground. Driven back, but it's still there. Noah Houghton pops it up. Tui Palotu.
Missed it.
Queuing up away to the left. McAllister puts his head down. Houghton having a dig.
Tackle release.
Now they go to Papali'i. He's close. Can he get it down? Oh, he's so close to the line.
It's down. I got that held up, guys. I got that held up.
Well, he's adamant that he scored.
Have you got anything?
They need to check this.
Yeah, okay. I can't see the ball either. But we will check it again. Yes. Okay.
I think he might have just grazed it initially.
Go ahead, Angus.
He may have bounced
again,
up.
On-field decision is a no try because I've seen it held up at the end. But like the first half, just want to see if he got there initially at all.
Okay, we've got an on-field no try. We believe it's held up. We'll check the grounding. Angus, there's no clear and obvious evidence to overturn the on-field decision. Stick with your held up and it'll be a goal line dropout.
Okay, guys, not enough evidence there, so it's going to be held up.
Well, so close. Crowd don't like it, but they needed the evidence to support the claim. It looks so tight. Benefit of the doubt certainly going with the defending team. But France survive again, and the All Blacks again go off in search of a try that might just seal the series. Savia fighting his way ahead. for every metre. Newell goes straight ahead. Ratima, I beg your pardon, Hotham. Now Hotham, clever little kick off the outside of the boot. Contest won in the end by Atasogbe. France back deep inside their own 22. Taufifenua was taking it rather flat-footed.
No. Okay, and use it.
Le Garrec
Wait there.
will look for the touchline. Sends the kick downfield. McKenzie takes it. It's not a bad clearance at all from the French halfback.
Very good.
13 black substitution. 9 white.
This was clever. Change being made in that All Black backline, Jeff.
Significant. Timothy Tavatavanawa comes on for a second test match. Looks as though Geordie Barrett has shifted to 13. Anton Leonard-Brown replaced. Change as well at halfback for France. Kabonya goes on.
Yeah. Le Garrec leaving the field in some pain. Now McAllister. Well, they've settled the line out down. Hotham, McKenzie. The All Blacks set it in midfield and then bring it back to the left. Holland, little loop around. Reese pops it back on the inside. Ruben Love accelerating into traffic. Ball squirts out the back for the All Blacks. Holland down the touchline. Tavatavanawa goes in to clear it. Finds George Bauer. The All Blacks are making good carry meters now. Tavatavanawa getting in amongst it.
Push back.
Muscling his way downfield.
Play on.
Referee says play on. It's a little bit awkward at the back. And Astoy under pressure. Sends the kick away. He's not going to find touch. Finds Ruben Love. He's going to have a drop kick. Here it goes. But it's away to the right.
22.
Into the last 10.
We are definitely on. I mean, they turned down a penalty earlier on. Now they're looking at a drop goal. Another mistake from the All Blacks.
You can't underestimate how big a shift this is for Patrick Tuipulotu and Fabian Holland. In fact, in the middle row, most teams carry a lot. These two guys are going to have to go the distance.
Astoy sends it down to halfway. Sevu Reece skips through the first tackle, drives ahead in the tackle of Brennan. And Hotham puts it onto the boot. Where's this going to end up? Right in the corner. That's a great kick. That's a great kick. There's nothing that Theo Atasogbe could do with that.
Oh, nice work there, wasn't it? Hotham. Atasogbe, well, he's up, isn't he? He's the only one. He's got a back pedal. Gee, that was nicely weighted by Hotham.
That's
Pressure
really
time.
good, really good. And now it's up to the All Blacks to execute in the red zone. So many opportunities, held up 3 times. Come up short. Time to finish if you want to win this test match.
They have to be thinking a try puts this one to bed, but it's been so hard to find their way to the line because this French team is just refusing to yield. Papali'i. Kiripi smuggles the ball away to Savia.
Tackle release. Step back, step back.
I'll try and muscle it away over the line. Bauer. Hotham. Geordie Barrett. And again, Tuipulotu was there to pick it up, but Fiku gets in and makes the tackle. Holland out the back door. Tavatavanawa. Not much he could do with that. Bauer again. Well, they've thrown everything at the French. They're still holding, but can they keep holding and keep their chances of a win in the last test alive? Holland. Right out in front of the post, the All Blacks. Tavatavanawa tries to fend off Bumba. Can't do so. Now McKenzie. Short ball away to Barrett. Big tackle made by Tauwhiwhi Nua. Counter ruck coming in, but it's there. Fed away by Jordan to Newell. Holland. Oh, good energy still left in those big legs. Jordan, McKenzie, Barrett punching onto it. Looking for the offload, couldn't do it, but it's still there. Kirifi now. Fiku makes yet another tackle.
Back onside.
They're inside the 22. Hotham, Holland again.
No hands.
Tuipulotu now. Another strong carry. Savia, no way through for him. They just keep working away at this French defence. This time, slipping the first tackle was Geordie Barrett, carried on by Sevu Reece. And now the goal line's just a couple of metres away. Picked up by Bauer. Hotham sends it away. Savia for the line. Again held up. Unbelievable.
Go on out. Go on.
I'll tell you what, that's the full time tonight, isn't it, from the French? Nice bit of work here by Geordie Barrett. He's been prominent in this later stages. Reece explodes through. Patrick Tuipulotu does too. And there's Ardie Savia. Look at the defence here from the French. Outstanding.
Yeah, I think he'll feel a bit hard done by. I don't know if that ball had crossed the plane and the line.
Yeah, held up just short of the line, maybe, but held up was the call. So they'll have to try again. Papali'i launches himself at them.
No hands.
Well, it's all coming from the All Blacks at the moment, but France, they know that a steal, a breakout, and the test could be theirs. Bauer out the back door, McKenzie took it well. Hotham. Now, Geordie Barrett, what a big impact he's made. He can set it up here, and this could be a first test try, and a winner for Brodie McAllister.
Geordie Barrett, magnificent. Some great carries since he's been on. He understood there's a little bit of a break there. Brodie McAllister, what a moment. He still had plenty to do. Have a look at this here. Out the back on that inside. It's the early dive for me because he wasn't going to make it. He slides over for his first test try.
What a moment for Brodie McAllister. For a number of people, a surprise selection in the All Blacks when they were named. It's been a big, big moment for him. A great break from Geordie Barrett, who came into the squad right, remember. Courageous French defence, but the All Blacks find a way. And McAllister, outstanding.
Well, what an impact from a man, Geordie Barrett, who wasn't even supposed to be involved in this test match. Initially, coming in, of course, with the reshuffle, with Rico Ioane pulling out, found a way through, and what a moment. Brodie McAllister, Shirley Boys High School produced some fine All Blacks. Chris Jack, Ryan Crotty, Craig Green. And a great moment.
Off your head, maybe.
For their fifth All Black, Brodie McAllister. Knock on from the restart, 3 minutes to play, but a 10-point lead now. Have your say in the man of the match.
Stays out.
There's the QR code.
Yeah, let's go, please, boys.
He's still going to recognise as well. And that's what Geordie Barrett did. Just got a little bit outside. Tauwhiwhi Nua. And experienced players understand
that. Keep the break foots out. Keep the height up. Stay square. Don't change.
Well, I'd say, Mills, for me, Geordie Barrett has had that sojourn overseas. He's been more creative this season than he was last year, creating opportunities.
Oh, the scrum is one area where the All Blacks have won, hands down. It's got better and better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? They'll be pleased with that. Just fatigue starting to come in, and you've got to have a look at it. Look at the French, 267 tackles, the All Blacks 127. That is mammoth.
I think you've got to put a shout out to a lot of these players who have come into the squad in the last probably couple of weeks. The likes of a George Bower when Tamaiti Williams goes out injured. Here's the try. Watch this here. Beautiful fend right on the shoulder. Taupiwhenua not able to complete it, and then the early dive you talked about at Mills. What a moment.
You've also got to recognise Karefi's effort in that.
Absolutely.
He just missed it there, but he's seen it. His eyes were on Geordie Barrett when he gave that back ball. That's excellent work, excellent cohesion.
Well, they kept looking for the try. They turned down threes, and they got it when they really needed it. Oh, big hit. That was an awkward one for Hotham. And Tixiron, who is really walking wounded out there, got the shot on him.
Tackle release, you got a knee to the floor.
Now the All Blacks
well done.
will look to finish the job off and take the sweep. Inside the last minute, McKenzie away to Tavatavanawai. France made such a great start to this match, got out to an early lead. Quite happy to build it through penalties as well. They had a 10-point lead, they had a 9-point lead, but in the end, the All Blacks just kept coming at them. Little snipe from Hotham. Newell's been outstanding since coming off the bench. Looks like Hotham might have hurt himself. Very slow back to his feet.
Leave it.
So Barrett has to go in. Time is up. Savia not finished yet. Jordan pops it back in the inside. McKenzie can't take the pass. It goes over the touchline, and it's a sweep for the All Blacks. They've had to work hard for this one, but they came up big when it was really needed, and they win it by 29-19.
Yeah, big-time players needed to stand up to the experience of some of these key players. Attitude, the mental hardness. It wasn't pretty at times. The French, they were resistant, they were hard, they were hearty. And the All Blacks, 29-19 victors.